she's fun, she's smart, she's independent, but she's also vulnerable. Hi everyone, this is Paul Loves Read, and as you know, in this channel, it's all about spreading the love and joy for literature. We hope that we could help you find the right book for you. And today, we're going to talk about this book. It's called Ghosts by Dolly Alderton. This was published in 2020, one of the bestsellers, international bestseller in 2020. It's fiction, it's kind of rom-com, but not really. I think I should say it's better. This book is about our protagonist named Nina. She is an independent girl. She's successful, independent, single, right? And she lives in London. Yeah, she lives in London. And she is surrounded by friends who have kind of moved on with their lives, meaning to say they've moved to the next stage of their lives. And she's still in that single phase. And it's kind of about the worries, I guess, of being a single independent woman and having a different set of standards, I suppose, and trying to balance being single and at the same time being a friend to non-single friends / best friend, and also trying to take care of her parents who are, getting on with age. So it's that backdrop of a story. Yeah. By next stage, I mean the typical expected stages of life by society to a woman. So for example, you finish college, you get to work, you meet someone, you get married, and then you have kids. And that's kind of like the normal, or I should say the expected stages of a woman, diba? So in her case, Nina, she's not quite there yet. She's single, she's independent, she's successful. She is outside of that expectation because she hasn't met the guy for her. And while her best friend is, her best friend is married with kids, and being married with kids, Nina realized that it's really very different. That's what she discovers, that friendships could change when the people around you are not in the same stage of life as you. And she's trying to, she's trying her best to be the same friend, but not really. I hesitated on the word normal because I don't think it shouldn't be the norm, but that is the norm. That's why I changed it to expected, because that's what the society expects women to go through, right? And basically all of us, right? Even men, na parang ganon, there's a stage in life that you kind of have to follow. And especially for women, if you go out of that mold, it's extra difficult for you. You're going to be questioned, you're going to be asked, how come you're not married yet? You're such a pretty girl, you're successful, and how come you don't have kids yet? So it's always like that. For her, it's like that. For Nina, it's like that. So she has that certain pressure, but at the same time, she doesn't look for it. So yun yung kind of conflict niya. She's trying to balance it. I love this book. I really enjoyed it. I didn't expect it to be as fun as I thought it would be. I had absolutely no idea about this book, nor this author. I have to admit, I picked it up because it's a nice cover. I like the cover. I don't know, there's something about the cover that caught my eye. And I like the synopsis, but yeah, I really enjoyed the book. Another interesting thing for me was when I was reading the book, I was about siguro halfway-ish into it. I kept wondering why the title is Ghosts. The title is, diba? I kept wondering why the title is Ghosts. Why did she title it as Ghosts? And then I understood that she is surrounded by ghosts, is the thing, right? In the book, she is also she's also surrounded by people and friends that have experience in ghosting. Yung, diba, sa dating app, ganyan. So I was kind of thinking, maybe that's why the title is Ghosts, diba? It's simple, because of ghosting. But then that's just one very superficial aspect of it. I felt that as you read through it, she calls it ghosts because ghosts can come in many forms in your life, in our lives. It could be the ghost of your past, your younger self, the ghost of your best friend who used to be a different kind of person from what she is now, ghosts of past relationships that continues to haunt you in your present life and you can't seem to move on because of it, ghosts of past memories of your parents, and so on and so forth. So that's when I kind of realized it around towards the middle of the book na I thought it was brilliant that she titled it Ghosts, because yun nga, that at least that's my take, right? It's really about trying to make peace with the ghosts that surrounds you and accepting that not everyone will be the same, that it has, at some point you have to move on, people change, and you also change. You may not be the same person that you know that the other person liked before, kasi nga you keep changing, and that's okay, right? So it's just a matter of confronting those ghosts. The book is written very smartly. I thought that it's very witty. The language, the pace, the events that happen. It's very now, very relatable. I should say very relatable, especially for everyone who is in a dating app. I'm not, but I could imagine that that's how it is. The difficulties of being in a dating app and trying to find that right guy for you, and then thinking that you did, and then finding out later that maybe not really. And at the same time, trying to balance the expectations of society towards a single independent woman, and at the same time, trying to be a best friend to a person who is now completely different from you, right? And also trying to be a good daughter to your parents who are coming, who are getting into age na rin. And so it's really different aspects of Nina's life, right? Her love life, her friendship life, her being a daughter life, and her, yeah, those three important aspects, and also her work. Her work is one of the things that, I think, not mentioned too much here. Basta it's just understood that she's independent and she's successful, and that's the part of her life that's kind of solid foundation for her. So she's just trying to balance all of it. For me, it has a very satisfying ending. Simple ending, realistic ending, satisfying. It's not over the top, not sensationalized. So I like it. It's kind of cool. Yeah, my major takeaway from the book is the title itself, Ghosts. That we do have ghosts in our lives, and it comes in different forms. And it's a matter of confronting them and making peace with them, right? At some level, you could interpret it as guilt, but it's not completely just guilt. It's just really your past. Your expectations, ano pa ba? And yeah, your dreams, yeah, your aspirations, your dreams could be a ghost to you, kasi parang it keeps haunting you. Anything that keeps haunting you and preventing you from moving forward, I feel like that's my takeaway from this book, that it's just making peace with them and then letting go, moving on. It may not come out as the expectation that you wanted, but then it's okay, So you just move forward, and then something else will happen. In conclusion, I really enjoyed the book. I would really recommend it. I would recommend it to all my girlfriends out there. I think every girl would enjoy this. It's a fun read. It really is a fun read. The protagonist Nina, she's fun. She's smart. She's independent, but she's also vulnerable. She's also, she's vulnerable. She gets hurt, and she just tries. So it's very relatable in that sense. Kaya I would recommend it to all my girlfriends, because I feel like it's something that is, you will take something away from this, and it's fun, easy read. Yeah. And there you have it. I hope you enjoy it and give it a try. Thank you.